the issue really is that not just that district chief executive, all district chief executives are charging Saisi Kanwa Wamoje Edeko Assembly no efutuum nti the LGBT conversation also came up, and His Excellency said say enye a matter on the front burner nti nwanwa kakra say ayem komwa ye. So that's one of the conversations we are having this morning. The other conversation has to do with His Excellency Nana Addo Akufo Addo in address or Nikrum in the eastern region, where he mentioned that government should proceed to ensure the completion of the Agenda 111 project. Anopei Alhaji Ishaq Chebrobe, a member of the New Patriotic Party, a lecturer at Kumasi Technical University. In fact, oko school muha na her party for no honor wo muchi domwa wo nyuma nyina no or her se nema ebekoso waka se party no ema ho kwan se obi ankwa pro na onna ne ho adi mesom party no a obepese asante mantemu obeda won communication ano nti womo emfa no nto nsane so na womo enhwe adwuma awaye eni de obetimi aye na womo nto abama no ti anope ye ne no ewo nkomodie the UP
Ghana first.
All right. So Mr. Amwa is the chairman for the United Party in Ashanti region. Openi yamwache.
Yeah.
Alaji mache.
Yeah.
Net say.
Yamiadum. Nazo.
Yehu ani ehefo.
Good. Na wako contest be a man chairman. Na the
chairman by appointment. It is omo interim officers. Omo hwechiri.
Oh, okay. Ezo collection.
Na who said
who said yes it
no who said
yes it
but that one what election that
oh why not that now election what is election
so what MP
aye my friend
constituency be
swami aye
oh okay yeah man no I check akra
you they disqualified me intentionally disqualified me
but that one said they want go election
oh
the point is so now we have done a lot of groundwork.
You were disqualified. You were disqualified.
You were not a candidate.
Intentionally.
You were disqualified. You were disqualified.
Sometimes they know I no go area.
Oh, you were disqualified. You were disqualified.
Yeah, mama.
You were disqualified. You were disqualified.
I said when you say a member of Parliament for Swami CC.
Oh, so a friend is a lawyer, John Darko.
Nini no.
Oh, sir.
One father.
Oh, I see. Any minimum.
The last one.
Oh,
I introduced them to the politics. Because we are Biano, or Lenyan who's a big up.
Oh, good example. I'll good example.
The best time, the new answer.
The local regional elections, one here will pull out.
Oh,
the interaction, of course, between His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and CSOs, no? Yes. There are a number of issues about the Galamsey came up, LGBT by sole sourcing contract, by then oral, the issues about corruption and the choir are buying a faso elcon. Mampeni di Moai Bibri by Emunia Wahin now be person will be the home como a young one and Udin in common ye.
Oh, to me, generally. So the composure, Nisania was in your trans, a din common. If you say a swing or the blue mountain, or Mrs. a blue a man. And as a president, Mamma Lord in the self over them, I'm a truth to wait about. To was a no Mukasa, and then you Munkan no Mukasa, no mining yard, Casa. The quite fast because I it was good. The name of Kikans baby or Honmoa. Said yes or come on because we say our probably say the public will be confronted with all these questions here. So bit me but overall he did well. And then baby Annie, begin say, the fight against Galamsey. If we have great transmissional plan, it will be a friend the BRS ban, restore, and support. Then they beat me as Galamsey now. Ban say, for the first 2 years, I see it me banning all artisanal mining, especially gold artisanal miners. Because we now create all these problems. Say gold, you too gold. We share major mining for now. When they say ubia koya dibia, it means directly. It means direct impact, serious impact on our environment, like we are seeing now. But we share artisanal miners no buy now because they are not controlled. They do it the way they want it, and they do anything anyhow. No, the ama ana aya agency community. The beti me abuan say first thing yem ban. Ya ban ya then complete. You can't say a banner, a very difficult say, Ubibina Kwase or Kwaku Yamaka. But here, as I say, none was in number. Obuka high stop half one, half warrior. Who knew ya stopping in the warrior? The maybe I know the old paper, need the only paper. But say, ya ban complete, say, dear, for the next 2 years. Obiya, artisanal gold, no, Obiya, you. Near to Tony May. You know your body. Then we restore your man no ascend. Yes, you know ascend forest no ascend as an ascend. Ya chop bre up a bre are restore sanamina. While we are restoring it now we are creating some kind of employment for almost because say ya baby to say area bit to say a farming baby a mercury no call body bit mercury no pa empempro any sad those things any a benum those things it make mercury trust and to say yeah say you jump and pro all these areas they are mammo these are your land munya animal the journey I tell you say within a short time when is another exportable commodity power
yes no say no you bet me the name be brave
it me the name be brave it just said you must say no and complete you bet me the name be you jump and pro animal every mercury infrastructure the same time na asamba be special commodity ya dey yen nyama zo okromase yen number 1 number 2 afi nsuo nsusu a asese no yen nsusu yetimi anyabre atimi ahwe amani ate na nyama ese de na so mbode nyama ba se wodi gu nsuo no etimi nsuo no anything those things na wo tin wo bi ye na wo tin wa na afo no bi ye na tifi no what's going to happen parce ya ti ade no nyina na se etimi ate nsuo no nyina na etimi ayi no nyina wia then omo licenses no na afei ya kamu nyina bom ya do mu nyina ba ya give them special training special special training special equipment ya everything there to go na NCSS
that does it mean say mampani mu aye or the mai say the report if you multimedia buy about district chief executive bi wa santimantemu die no any mu aye or the mai say the DCE should be called, there should be training for them to understand the SSL course as against trainer sono. Only CSOs no a yard drink, and now only mampeni yard drink say because a general matter as I say the education account at this point.
Of course, but on say this whatever he does, he did, The important thing first thing necessary is and you bet me to adena a process first thing say ban complete ban and yes I don't be now was also my 90% when you want 90% be go be cost be say what me ban your complete ban you see your ban we been doing fat chance you know say be wa crab or crab we go grant na gidegide don't go me use machines akese you see a ban our ko wa em see okọ and said we mu ankasa we be on friend ada mo nko yi no Addo omunko asase so obi anko o dey say breaking day obi anko asase so nko boy And the abana, I just say a total breaking period. Ubi alcohol. Woman in Abatias, the near him for no, and then painful mudimu as issues in our accountable. This is what the government has stated. This is his position. Young ban, complete ban.
So you agree that ban no is still in force? A BBA, as I say, a decline.
And it says a decline. Total ban. And yes, there be because they say the only woman come and ground so near cocoa stop woman. Now, woman free honor. Woman call be a tepa. Umabana man ground for no year. Now, there you crowd when is a man ground, woman by man ground like a jay about. Then a global government. Do a Grobian and do see.
Interesting.
What I say? I don't say, just say, first and ban, complete ban across the country. Now, yes, then, what my training woman, you among the right equipment. To call Australia, you artist now, mine. But want to say almost the environment. And Sana, then they come in and they work. And then we put a caveat on these two places, Lusio and the forest. So, Thomas of now, Kumwa, life imprisonment. Because we don't say climate change because of the rampant destruction of our soil and the environment. And I'm Sabria and you to top as I was. You are saying
Mameko Alaji ho emisan on that same matter.
Do that one. It's very important.
And some of the other issues now. But Alaji, President Muaye on Galamsey, any the reporter or commending media house for the good work done. Are you satisfied with the responses?
KOJO, President is 110% complicit of the Galamsey and his attendants' challenges and problems. Yes. Commander-in-Chief of Ghana Armed Forces. Na Oba Bontin. Ebeka say, Onwan kasa wonim so onwan kasa ne party for eye Galamsey ni. Me ma mo nsem ama no. Sa asem no kan ma mo nsem ama no. De nti ama mo nsem ama no ne se tumi no odo na sese ye hye nensa. Na se wono atimi age atwom se ono ne nkrofo eye Galamsey ni bia. Na me pese otoa so kase enti no Adie baako mienu miensa wei ena mede wo mo efaso na aye nhwesodie ama wo mo kra na wo mo nyame party fo KOJO me hunu bi enti no media me position say president a complicit of the Galamsey conversation I have on this year. Ya tosumienu Wasan alluded to, despite indirect, say, enka titihono nenka womo mutu muye Galamsey golda binya no na mabai ho na uhwe say gold border about na yebo modia yerupu no into the official system na o mine benefit wo ho afei wo sa say about 4 million people depend on the Galamsey KOJO o kekan komo we ni nyina bomu a who say president pa na ho kekan pan so de be kwanti Galamsey ni de eni ho eni ho na say yetie no opposition. A man and Addo Danko Akufo etiso. Yetie Samokuja to yetie the Oye Gold Board CEO say Sami Jamfi yetie offend saying Sam George yetie every single person Bia or Kasafa Galamsey Kofi Amaboa. Na afei 2 minute crowd never handle Galamsey. Na yen hunu se say the esoti na rather no ye west dia. KOJO asembia ni wa president beka means say no metimi aka se esase ye die ni to so se emfie mienu ene bosome nso a akai What you mean the best media? Yes. Me unu hwe ya kwesi. KOJO.
Also, 9 months of sika na wo mu de aye adwuma. Wo mu nso a enni ehun teteye no. Eze se ye ma wo mu niema ebema won teteye no niema na se.
Game.
Sa wo.
Game kwesi KOJO. KOJO a game na president will play na sa na nemraso. Sa na LGBTQ no so. You know president play game sa na nemraso. But yen kind correct. Free mra ye sha say ye day mfidie around 2010-2011 pa kofom na ye de akwakokutu agudie ebesi enne ye ntiase say oman no ya faili na eyana ye hwesika no na ye near free the potokasam the flip side of it say enema koso a enye enti Kofi Amaboa was it say forest ni bi wo ho a is taken up by armed militia people yen kwaye ni bi wo ho a kwadwo wo try say wo do nine kra besi ano a wo.
That was in the first year. Subsequently, Wabeka said they've been able to capture those ones.
Capture which ones?
Sir,
baby, arm are you for no? You're taking control.
Yes, or no how some boy am.
You're taking control everywhere.
That's what he told us.
Minyini.
Okay.
Minyini. And you know, how am I no? Say. Enkwada ye wo mo ebi ni aso omo ebi ni nsa chese sa cases no a efa yen ya pomudin eni ye nipa ban a ye eni sa ne ho eni ade a esese yetimi nya apokoduro nyina so kese na yetimi de kutia Galamsey hwa Misamo can ban, restore,
and support.
KOJO, ain't possible because you who ban me be paying, and you who the cost. At the time, not only small scale miners, no Croatia, no more describe small scale mining. Say. About $2 billion economy per annum. And then almost secretary KOJO several times. Me call fitting shop. Wasafo. Nana satam nana Akufo Addo abane omo. Na KOJO sa dano na mi hunu. The real issues of the Galamsey and how I say first we managing. Minya abrantie bia ogina ne naso pa na beti ni ayi a woka se Akufo Addo amoma nkwaye omodwuma. Krono ene basabasa ebesi oman mu no. Akufo Addo wontimi nso ano. Adan na mo hoden. Tiasam ni KOJO. Adan na mo hoden. Na media mese me de beye atecha djuma ma pe bibia dem dia hwe me ma tieni o no de tieni na wa ma ja djuma na gu bosomi nsia na me sori a me nsa nkoba no na me yire na me ma me nsa me hunu kwa ya me fazo am do me fazo. At the time me ankasa me hu sa ade no enipa na sem na wo ka no wa boni tirim po sese wan hwe ye obedi bone. And in that particular context, many UP chairman enyadwene of a total ban.
I see.
For 2 years. He says 2 years. Kwasi, KOJO, I don't know no me nya odi correct. So why she ya with this 2 years?
NCBC.
And someone besi no ntimi nyina no. Enti nema no yentase na banyansafo.
So for you,
so
there should not be a total ban.
No. Yes, they are missing for a very long time.
Okay.
KOJO, say I try and error na ekoso. Say I try and error. And na ekoso. Adia says ye pan number 1 and they say it was geological survey department for. You were geologists at your universities and institutions. KOJO ye were equipment say a timmy chira will say Chicago and I say niha. Why a number 1 gold mining major producer of gold in Africa. Say any number 1 followed by South Africa. Na yentimi enya expertise way na yema babia ubia pebia na wuchu. Let's understand that principle. Say we have failed as a nation. Say ye betimi ape infidie ni ape manfo. It's supposed to be government responsibility. See, I see here there's a 4 billion budget. And best support to what friend is saying, 24-hour economy. It will not be out of place. Here, they pay $10 billion to support mining. Okay? Now you're making sure that some equipment in this I did be detective first. Maybe you will. And I say certification. KOJO a year pie gold a pie mikromu wa momai nchita. Ya menim say gold wa ha. Esa be concrete. Ana makwaje ho krata.
Oh, but they have decentralized the licensing operations.
Across all mining districts in the country?
Yes.
Since when?
Oh, it's been there for a while.
And even
We're having a national conversation.
That's right.
It's not a laughter matter.
yes.
If we have it, then we've made a step. Imagine what you're saying.
Thank you.
Mining districts, one more specific things bang. And now one more year. And he said, that is not the end.
And you feel say,
Yeah.
and Shishayano, you bet me the Shishayano eguquem.
Yes.
And whom he say the ban etoso.
Total
There
ban.
can be ways of going around it and conform juma, but on be ne kwanso.
You be achieving results, no?
Okay.
Hwɛ ensuom ne kwayem ɛnde yɛn Ghana yɛmra na ɛbra ɛnyɛ alanchemate na diba enti no let the army take control ɛmra ne yɛnsesa no mining in forests and river bodies is banned. What you say? Enti no ɛnyɛ mra no ɛna ɛbɛsesa
so say o concern ne yɛ
yeah
aban nkomo a odi fa ho ene ahoɔden a ɔde kono no ɛwɔ fam
dedi kan ɛwɔ fam kra so hwɛ KOJO say ɛyɛ den na Chinese for be getting involved in our mining
because we allowed them.
Apart from say we are allowing them, it's because one more no more concessions. No one needs to come back to some machines. No, I'm the best side man. It was a geo concession and no only foreigner up more. That was the main reason why Chinese for be rap. Nana, your mining communities. No?
Yes.
What if say you say aha gold waha? KOJO MARFO aba. Ghana yenkra term yesi ya assessment na we ha gold wa ya dia ma KOJO MARFO. KOJO ni sika ya so na sene ama no equipment a eso odi esa adwuma. Banka odi ade na ema no so no we are very certain 110% e form ho no gold a KOJO MARFO be den ebenya free ho. Entino ni tua se sika de man no tom fidie no sai so mfa nya dwuma no ni tua no enye bone obetumi atua anya mfaso afa Ghana mabunu wo mo be ye ne yie mining districts no asese enya district mining committees woman na be responsible for reclamation of the land.
That is there.
That's exactly what we are doing.
Eba. Land reclamation. If it's there, KOJO me mako manso. Minimum. When I say Nkwanta, I say Dubia, I say mako. Me who is reclaiming land.
So I agree that the enforcement of regulation, you know, and atochima. If you say if President Mills through President Mahama, through Nana Addo Akufo, there has always been a body. Say amount license kwan ben the sense of faso year no the ni say there were times na almost site people had paid money so that lands now reclaim no the district assembly would now use the money to do the reclamation. The challenge now has always been the enforcement.
Yenyi na district mining committee no assignment no from the district assembly.
No, but they would have to come from the district.
What I'm saying is that may from the district assembly because woman can say no see chief executives no more.
Yes, but the DC would be the one in charge of security in the district. So
yes.
It wouldn't mean for a body.
What I'm saying is that
him.
any question under the control of the district assembly.
Who would then be controlling it?
There must be an independent body. But what you say? Yes, under the
within the district.
People, the whole district CEO na abanye agina musini no DC. But this is any question say the ambit. Some are more assembly pine. Assembly, you know, say high in charge of roads, audit, anyway. But what you say?
Yes, but you'll be dealing with a business and for use ammunitions and without the district chief executive's involvement, who is also in charge of security, no, quite ben abe faso aye say adwuma no a omumam.
Na say ye wo tax authorities are all districts. But what I say? Highways authorities near. But if you want to deal with Galamsey, na yes ye reclamation. Media my position is our district mining committee na in charge of reclamation must be an independent committee. Of course, where there has to be a link with the district assembly. But said yes, who say DC is no that is where I'm coming from.
Okay.
So the yes, who said DC is no they are deeply involved in the Galamsey. Or not district of anything.
Security officer.
Security head. Yes, sir. Yeah. If they are directly under them, let's forget about it. And I'm sure, say no. If that is the structure, then that is the reason why the results be.
COVID.
Yes.
But it's Ishak is organizing flawed. Just say, because
also banned for 2 years.
The issues as has been raised.
Yes.
The CSOs, and you're too excited about President Mahama solutions. They were expecting that some punishments will be sent out there. What ye unianum so ewaha. Quite ben amofa so akon Galamsey a ebemu bia kuma atone
Yo, mini akojo anopai mame nase na minuanom mpanifo a ewuranom animunyamfo anopai wa mame kwan se ye ne wo nyina ntena se ne enwonwene o my Ghana ho no. Afakojo mebe nyame nko anka me ka me de nam kehye. In fact, torture is simono. Entina my later frano. Amen. Amen. Yo, Afakojo, mejidi se nkomo no modi ni yi pa na ayame dese anopai ewuranom mienu yi ene wankasa wo mu Ghana dadwene abetoma koma so a anopai nyina yedi ho nkomo. Menu akojo ene e faceable Menuka say anopeya, I see there's a cut in tariffs. Electricity and water prices has been cut down by almost 5% and then 4% approximately. Electricity and water.
The only year one announcement 2 weeks ago.
Very good. Enti started and ne. Enti Ghana ni baby a wutie me. Me sure say. Oh. Me sure say. Saadi we idea Ghana for ta experience. I just say under John Dramani Mahama's government. Yes. Say ya had that amakat.
But it's not part of our conversation.
Oh yes, no. And then first unim. And then first it's
that's what I'm saying.
So I'm just passing.
It's a conversation.
It's a passing through comment.
Of 2 weeks ago, the announcement was big.
Yes.
That's effective today.
Very good. Intimate. Yes, very good. Me kai minu anum nyina. Thank you very much. Minya, aba papa de basa. Minya.
Oh God.
And come on, edifa Galamsey mo. Yera John Dramani Mahama. In fact, o share say one civil society organizations share na me banami monitor komono kakra timitie Mr. Amoa ne submission. You see, spectacles are or they share no na yeah. Because o said you see who no a ohun mampani with a very nice calm composure. Ya one Ghana for aiding komo. And sa assertion no na me nsusu bi hu ye. Ko he mampani a ahobrasea ewoni mu wamma ne ho kwan se abribia Ghana for mra ne nchen na ye metoto na no. I think say John Dramani Mahama deserves a commendation. Of KOJO yede ni si akonwa nso a wadi kan say mon central for mo nyina mo no mo criticizing na aban no. This is a government who has come to stay. Na nkomo ne koso a ani ekobusa na Galamsey ho nsensem. Na of KOJO permit me not mention achievement within a period of 1 year and some few months. No, Yera John Dramani Mahama wa achieve.
It will take us a long time because 1 year and 3 months.
Oh, the mami
sima.
Yes.
Ebeka.
Mami monitor.
We are sure some who come on a man on it. CSOs no issue.
Yes.
To tell them the way forward.
Yes.
The year home common which the aban.
Aha. Minia. En common the woman say. Mira in command would you know. It seems that at the papa bia Yera John Dramani Mahama why ye or bra or better akunyansu with regards to fighting against Galamsey. Minia Ishak. So ni moi LI 2462 LI under Mampani Akufo Addo. Esha say one no kontonkro single-handedly as president. Ebetimi ama obia alliances amene rura kwa ebretuom akwa akotu Galamsey ewo man no kwa yimo. Menu ka say alliances and as a law no has been revoked by President Akufo Addo, President John Dramani Mahama. So under President Akufo Addo, samra we akire say wana ebowura ye kwa ebretuom kotu Galamsey wo mu nyina Mampani Akufo Addo na ma wo kwan, including chairman won to means companies.
But it's part of the company. So why do you single that one out?
Oh, sir.
And
you know, and
party is doing more Galamsey.
And commodity. Anna Ghana for Busa Mampani Akufo Addo say, you're a chairman to me, illegal mining.
You are going back to
no, I'm not going back.
Don't worry. I asked why you singled him out, but that's fine.
Okay. Many incomodity mono. Or say, you're a Mampani John Dramani Mahama. Ejitu say, indeed, Galamsey no, both NDC and MPP ana eye. Said Minuye Timikasa, say he's re-echoing the fact that Yera Mampani Ayobi are very sincere. Comparing to Yera Akufo Addo, ya uko defend the chairman to his company mining in Ghanaian's forest. Minuye amenu ka say, Ghana kwa ebretu bie ni wa ye mining wo mu say. Ghana me sisubiem kwa ebretuo bie ni Ghana ha obishemu a oye Galamsey wo under President Akufo Addo yetimi SCZ wo mu nyina from mining in the forest areas. Again, major rivers na ye di Galamsey wo mu chanfan sisuo na ye nu ye de kwantre nu ensuo num te said ye to nkwan mu namono enne me nu ka say all these major rivers with the exception of River Ofen. Yeah, I know the meeting I can say challenges kakra ho. Hwe ye okrom ha River Orura in the eastern region. Krom ho fo no ankasa eba social media so camera disi wo so eda ye ramampani John Dramani Mahama se kire se ni policies papa wo de buy no River Orura na ani aye dika ti se ti anopati no ene River Orura ani ate minua yanko River Pra minu ka say River Pra comparing to Tama na MPP for hono River Pra ani ate me pese obi challenge me from that enclave minua menu ka say ohwe River Brim in the eastern region ene ensuo nani ate River Ankobra River Tano ene bia sensuo we nyina sede na ani asi ahono dikandika na ye di Galamsey wo no ene John Dramani Mahama ni modern bonti in fighting against Galamsey sanyo mani nyina afri ho maka cho se challenge ba akopa ewo eye River Ofen ne de wafri Ashanti region di kopiem western region di ne number bia eyensu a ewapa that is the only river you find a challenge with it. Apart from that, all the major rivers in Ghana, I want to be sincere with ourselves, all the major rivers in Ghana, and then menuka say Galamsey fo ana edino ye tuwo mu nyina so sa menuka say nsuo ni nyina aniate hwe ade ba ko a ye introduce a district mining committee na mi re ka say me say no nyanya ho ma che menuka say ya hyehyemra every district mining district bian there's a committee. Yeah, omu ye locals, indigens, omu ne nim enclave ni nyina. So obi she baby di Galamsey ya, eye womu ene betimi attract. Me no ka say there's a committee. Yeah, omu ye sa adwuma no. Enti se wo pese okoye mining na. That is what they do. They have make us say a cadastral and answer a document to the effect that baby mining area and answer Galamsey will be no. PPA and other bodies, institution has been able to very good. Baby a gold war has been identified. Enti documents in a warm ho. Enti wojo licenses. Na omufi say a responsible mining. You are in to make business and to help Ghana. They identify that area and they monitor your activities. And one thing I know can say, ensuring na eniate say no. Very good. Ayekasa.
Ayekasa.
Under John Dramani Mahama, he has revoked about 300 licenses of miners. Wana na two former goodie under your regime. Ya na enya responsible. Na almost say ensure promo about 300 licenses has been revoked.
And has given how much?
Yeah, menu ka say enipa ejina courta omu face the law no eye penny behwe. And the new laws no idea bano yediama district for no. Minua, so we local indigent. Now upfront the issue of fronting. Sir, your friend Ishak Chebrobi. Yeah, ufri for instance, ufri a commandant. Na se una unim because of ufri district in Intino, wakoye documents. Na all fronted the ama foreigners, Chinese, Togolese, Indians, any idea, emrane chiwa. Yadubetu. Enti se mi raise anope onima mamen kana mi nsisu dua se wona air fronte Ghana fo a omayo ho se omona ebeye mine no omo hihye document ni nyina wi a no mo de kọ na abrofo no abehye kire no enne emra wo ho a Ghana ni ba se chew ye investigation ye chew se o fronte ama foreigners a emra ne de obetu
Kofi yenko the specific that has to do with woman. And the president acknowledged that the media house had done some good work. But training would be better than punishing. And the CSO said, no. I thought that you would have punished them to become a deterrent than to say, yemfre omo na yemmo omo orientation. How do you respond to that?
Minu KOJO. Mayura law mu kakra. And a law no. Baby law dispensation etu kwanya ba de abedu no ye were reformative era kane no ana ye a tooth for a tooth, an eye for an eye no ene etwem ye reformative yes CSOs no e wo adwene but mampani ni fi say okay eye enfomso kakra because ya shemra say the use of chanfine in Ghana is illegal. And it's a district, you know, more revenue there, excavators, any other machinery, sir, juma, proper mining site, and a move to me ajeji more revenue. But chanfine there, so what to say chanfine, juma, new revenue free no. But just what I say, illegal. Fine. One man to me and Timbrana say. Na omako yes adie no it is against the laws of the Ghana and I said the country and me feel say CSOs ne kan omo akire omo adwene and it's a fact but just what I say but me no me hwa mampani na adwene mu a he is looking at reformative more than is so many punitive so what I say onumu nimu a henceforth there must be reform I was see etimi ka kire om say chanfine so who cries will be the chanfine a full plane abedu kroma and also will be manufacture chanfine. It's an affront of the 1992 Constitution of Ghana and all allies by this government, our previous government. And say we MCE, DCE, na say unim samra we are. I think say enkoma e course no. Me gidi say wahu. Enti free na ekono. Say MCE B, DCE B, government appointee B. Even who could treat chanfine there, me gidi say ni obi ne kumentri. Obi entimi metena hanka say we are thinking of reformation and as a reformative. I was say you punishing ni pakro. Entimi de CSOs no omo koso na omo mo yetuja na yenye ade a ebeboa. Na ofekwadwo onim say me wona eka say total ban on Galamsey. Me kofi amoaben. Many women are in fact, let me eliminate the word Galamsey. Na me fa mining and fanshaho. Because Mr. Amwa, a good year no a war assassino, a was say ye na yetu. Na ye fa kwan papa so na ye tu near the bo or mine who a bra. Or mine ho bra. A kwan papa no, and no be na ye John Dramani Mahama, a dia 2J. Intermediate, say ye be bandy Galamsey and answer mining outright, you know, make many women yajene. Nemum and she share pie dear Basse community mining na Yura Nanado Danko Akufo de buy. I think say NDC in Susono ya reforming a kakra at the Mrani Bia Kahua. Ye jidi say we need to have a corporate responsible mining than rather the Galamsey that we were embarking on. Intermediate, me feel say a former good year no, I will see you two near the bo or mine who bra. In conclusion, ocean mining sector no employment generated both direct and indirect employment. Enya sam ketwa. Enti me feel say emra no and there was a UP4, NPP4, CPP4, PPP4, Ghana for nyina me gidi say emra no and na wase mu nyina mo boa na ye hyemu kina na yetimi de fight illegal mining na ye introduce a proper and responsible mining into Ghana. Over KOJO.
Okay. Gold all man we see that came out. So gold all man we see. They started 2 years.
Yes.
What you say? So if you geological report all my which is gold from Cape Coast to the north. But be a gold, maybe a Ghana will be a gold was it. Oko the other side of the river, no Volta River, oil. Gold almost be honor. It is when you see proper strategy, sustainable strategy, now will be true by the or minor in the next 10-20 years, or mining never say. We need to understand these things. Any politics in film, politics film will be good to go. You to go we have all this one. I dare not say, young ban for a period, your money in start here. Yes, yeah. Can you imagine? Ban that thing because yes, who do a child where you who sound between you for the next 100 years. Not a see I never quite. What do you think that in Chilman Umbegu? What do I say? The gold no bomb man by yes, the gold no bomb man by. But let me tell you, one more major gold mining companies. See, I know what transcend you more build proper understanding. Your mom doesn't send me the other things here. Go no more this sign. Won't find do and find the main, you know. Yet, wait, no matter what be found. The every film you be for the next 2 years. You wait me. What has in now? We don't get a gold board system. Less than 5%. But you know what transcend your mom has incentive. Oh, met me doing gold in our Bible found. The name I refer. With my sustain on man, we can get it.
All right.
Tia Trans your mom will be anti ye. They can't now, but can in real. But when people are still doing legal man. Because the temptation to do legal man is so strong, say. So why not be all resilience? Or bet me a see a denano. Now yet me a building Yashi and San Yatraswa. Young man hold the next 10 years. See, I never qua. Your rabbit now. Will come and weep for our nation.
Right. Edi Otoka Rentals Adaroma and Edo Fain Ebrel Edi Otokas Rental Adaroma and a Jumedi ye Kahwasem. Near Warrior and say Ubedra Santimantemu. Now Ube here car. Edi Jumebia Edi Otoka Rentals say Tonsafrewon. Wombeba na wabefa the one ante. Ye ko stay ebia na moya asafukubi. Mo pese mo ko rounds kakra mo ye namfufu bi mo pese mo ko excursion kakra waba krui mu oba Easter convention obehia car edi Otoka Rentals say tonsafre won obema o car comprehensively done for you into insurance ho asem wa ye di nyina the comfort is also provided sebeya obetna ka nim akọ rounds ni nyina ba honam bia enya oya won sika sem so eda form chauffeur driven nti car ben na pese ordinary kremu aye na oba ayefro na oba business meeting na oba and for shege reasons Edi Otoka Rentals se tonsa frewo just a call away from the airport one walk Kumasi airport runabout DVLA children's home ehwa na wo frewo na no nim komo na wo momo na onante e wasantimantem ni Kumasi no enye mrema na yenhwe say yedo be KOJO na yedo be ba jojo Edi Otoka Rentals anopai ye kamfo won ema ene wonye adwuma na obenya dance pa every one ho one numbers no show on the screens if you are listening 0244063391 or 0266439327 Edi Otoka Rentals Adaroma ene de ofen eba Mami Shasi influence Kofi.
Yes, sir.
Mampeni edi nkomo no still under the CSOs. He communicated that ayen wan say LGBT nkomo no. I say yabana ihu. It is not on the front burner. And your priority. The question people are asking is that how come that is not on the front burner? Ade na akobasa Kofi.
Yo, mini akojo mamensa na sibio. Mejiri se ekomo we ye dipen. Na kamea se o my Ghana no. Se uyu bia oye observanta. Abibia no ubehu de be discuss e okrom ha. Yes, uyu bia oye very observanta. Abibia no obun se sabra ye dru so yi de last year by this time near discussing issue way. So next year by this time the issue be pop up. Amia said that is Ghana that we have. Of I could just what the American as
yes, you.
Yes.
Yeah, how?
Say Mampenika sasem noa. Menene ya adwene. Yes, menene ya adwene. Kire say abibia no ya na me fi say MPP for no. Ya na oma ye omo ho anoma kokone.
But how is MPP a matter?
I'm coming. Omo kwa tifin ko hunu nsuo. No ma ba na afo asan be busa say, "Hwan na hunu nsuo no?" Meanwhile, mo na mo kwa tifin ho na mo ko hunu nsuo no. Ana mo di meka ba na afo na mo ne nyina bi so.
Anope, can you forgive?
Because
the conversation had to do with
LGBT
CSOs and the president.
LGBT mrano. Mo ne di kan de to mo table so say mo nsan. You had it in your grasp.
Why? But CSOs, no, have they become MPP?
No.
So the conversation has got to do with the CSOs and the president.
Meba. And come on, see, any free baby, yentimen discuss CSOs on common.
But an among common ye did.
And I say, I just saw the free baby and Sanoaba of Akufo. I just saw the free baby.
Oh, they're quiet.
Because me know you not Ghana ha. And I free baby private member motion. And I say bill. Ghana for be ankra bi MPCB. Akeka wamhua boom. In fact, it was between both MPP MPs and NDC MPs. Some MPP MPs and NDC MPs. And woma hyehyɛ mmara sɛ yɛhwɛ commentary a yɛwura mampani Akufo Addo ɛkɔ abrokyire mbebi komiki sɛ it is bound to happen. Na LGBT nsensem ana apie ewiase nyina obi edi ho nkomo including Ghana. Ane mampani Akufo Addo ɛkɔyɛ interview. Ane ebusa ne sɛ LGBT ho nsensem no sɛ na wɔka fa ho mampani ka kyerɛ yɛ sɛ ebesi it is me patcho me ba. Oh, well,
yeah, the bread, yeah, Juma. And common ye for baby, I be doing near Debbie. It's how back was ye okay. And until the mamma penny mu or the Mayan. Ni penny be say a yo mama. Ye be south say, Mampenny Muayan. A young conform one. Only one yard drink say your mama, now only Mampenny yard drink, but about some day. So, Ubusame question we are Nasim Yano, I'm a no one. So, can we all bet you? I know they will know, but the background we also know. Semuntina may build it. We know the background. Oh, of a Kojo, the Mate, unim background now. At if of a Kojo in background, and so the country will let him. So, Obi monitor Pacho, and you will be young Koyen. And they say, Sir Upe Bia. CSOs now was me disappointed in him or a former president Akufo Addo. Ah.
Yes.
Why?
Me say a former president Akufo Addo.
Why?
Why say
president Akufo?
Yewura mampani wo hoyi. Emre bia meto na nim say on science say yewu. Enkomo no yewura mampani John Dramani Mahama. Parliament in fair bibia mre no say sia me no ka say on sign. Ya pass a law and as ya pass a bill, assent for it to become law.
That's the reason it's not on the front burner.
And until San Common no. But you will be a no beton and nim no home quine say or sign a bayamra or sign a bayamra and then can't come once.
Okay.
Patros what I say, Uncle Fui, or man messy up a Jahwako, Yewura Mahama, yen and kakra, oh, Uncle Faway Sandia be peniso. You have mess up. Monu mine in ye. Matutunio matroka eja hwako woye weya musi wei woye weya musi sei woye weya afei mampani John Dramani Mahama de na onye mu bio LGBTQ++ issue se ne parliament eko no kwahye mmra na ye de betu nanimu a obesan.
Okay, Mr. Amwa, are you surprised that the president says it's not on the front burner?
LGBT
yes.
plus.
Nasa nansia ye no hundi na maka okoji Lincoln University will stop him.
Yes.
I don't know, so we stop him because we say he is in for it. Dina and then almost stop him. So I say, oh no,
he's fighting against them.
He's fighting against the LGBT.
Yes.
And that alone should motivate him to move the thing forward. He didn't pass in the view. I check the BRs the diagram, Kodia by the diagram, Kodia. Abrofia, the new two say, Omuna, ever boy, and Yadi with my area. Because anytime you buy a beer, a mobile may be a woman, your home fast was in Yenia within 1 mile. But there's no free lunch anyway. And you know, say, yeah, I gave you honor, say, and Yimura, and traditional, religious, you know, far. It is a traditional. You free now. Because we have more important things, food, clothing and shelter. What's the one? As you can. This animal not to change. Me them if you say you know come we quite be so. Now one can say be a who they will know busy and barber from Bena in their discussion. But discussion no we are just on food, clothing and shelter. Done. That's how we are at the parliament. So, I'm asking the parliamentarians, they are the majority. President, they give one son a Say parliament.
Yes. I feel no more di Hong Kong.
They say you no na so no parliamentarians no. Omo ya ne ntem no de ba. But then no answer they may buy an ave and grow gani gani no there. Then we have every cause to blame him. But for now no there. Once ya omo agodri baby a eba. Yan we say do ha. Na so be so no sign one sign. We all come and then ask him why he is delaying it. But for now, if you have any problem, any cause of a year, then Franco parliamentarians now. At the end of the money,
Alaji.
But before that, I won't be here say.
So we call history mukakra.
Me call history be. Won't be here say a bit clear and near maybe. Na afei say obi kasa. Oni actually, yenya e ben no. Yenya son yen tue boas ni ntie. District mining committees, ejuma omoye. Me specific reference to district mining committee no me ye no say land reclamation.
Oh, okay.
Responsible for land reclamation, not only the licenses. But what you say?
Okay.
If you say your major problem are your earnings, ya say no. Say your cocoon say. Say yes, see the dom. Say won't mean quite as look at you. Now when yasa say na one can woman can bang and now first one. Now person we see here. So that's
good no do some fast one say.
You get the point. What you say? No. You see, the only part of me share different view, and it's a different view, and I'm entitled to a different view.
All right.
It's the 2-year ban,
and he says no.
Because
it's the 2-year ban, and the potential consequences, dangerous consequences are
because you give us an example of the 6 months in Punjab.
You see, when you get a contact with
it is possible that some it may represent a number of people.
Exactly. So let me flow. So that is about that. So when you share experience with you from the group are almost yet a Jumanipia. So that's number one. And I make us say, and I make us say, yeah, KOJO, me uno nso bi ate. Eh, then get dan kan this for be no kroma bi ni. Oh, Mr. Kwanatum. Me uno nso bi ani ate.
But you Mr. Offense district. Offense will be anti-mental because none of them so here were very
Man for the same thing.
What do I say?
Man for the same thing.
It tells you that say
me pacho, mami mu offense. Mr. Mwakasawi, Mr. Mwakasawi.
Has to do with he started Galamsey in Komo. There are places that nobody has started.
Yeah.
Is one.
Exactly.
His reference is that the canon or no the who said
me assassin stella ko manso kwanta manso dubia when robi bia be fa bia you so yes sense nansa me ko wasa nansa me ko wasa the same thing left right kwan ya wona mu ko no ye tutu ba bia ensu o mu nyina e ho nyina enye so anti you me ka say clean akwa akodrum pempen so say boli bamboy ye wura Mahama ifri kwa no ani mfichiri kwa Galamsey yede egusu a ekoso joy reporters is everywhere ya reporters so mampani pese o kutia Galamsey onu ne backyard ebi wo ho a so yentiase the license at NDC revoke ye from December 7 MPP lose elections up to friend is saying January 7. That paper. What do you want come on? What do you want come on? Me dia buy a woman to chrono. I'm to what din am sure. That is the only part on revoke here. Fair enough. If you say mokrade, mo head that yi nkofo dia na bi yenya ban afa 2 years, 1 year. Until dia o kan dia we dia say yaketo akra. Nyemo amabe yesi bi ni. Obi a waji appointment letter 2 years. 1 year, 6 months. And now oba revoke. And this money lances are ya issue of friend say after 7 January. 7 December, you lose elections. You revoke. You don't know.
Having established that.
But most of my issue licenses from January 7. I don't know for our account to know and Emma. So let's not go there. See, he was talking about electricity prices reduction 4%, 3%. Now, Akufo tiso manufacturing companies 30%. Now, Akufo tiso for domestic consumers 17.5%. Now, Akufo tiso 10% for almost energy like mining companies, iron and steel companies in 2018. And it's our quarters of 4%, 3%. I will then why. Let me proceed. LGBTQ. Yewra Mahama and so at the same time we need the political will to fight LGBTQ. Yewra Mahama and need the political will. So they be quentia true. Sami Kotu a friend is saying Yewra a friend is saying some George, Minister for Communication. Yes, sir. Yewra Mahama and need the political will. So the Akufo can be to say it's bound to happen. Now, Yewra Mahama and young kwa no way gay or no entertaining organ as well. But me and Fancy said Dumini dying. Let's go ahead and deal with the issue. The issue about private members bill. When him say Nipa or Mameti as President Mahama.
Yes.
President Mahama say Attorney General and Minister of Justice. Emra Parliament you the command and Akufo Addo boy no advice and say Emra mun Ghana mremuno say oh you so private members bill na Emra ne kire say eni kwan say ye wo president no wo san wi a edisikasem ebia ebebeto aban so entino ye no enna a delay signing no President Mahama clear why establishing of clear he dealing with it this time round no when you private members bill if you say Attorney General advice now what the man at the time no what you say now say no me how me woni say okase enye priority how enya ono no more priority ne say enye Ghana priority KOJO, yewo enema ako under state of agency, right? Certificate of agency. Mako 33 under President Mahama. Under President Mahama, yewo enti se LGBTQ no. Se opese wo she emrana. Why is it not going under certificate of agency?
So, the Mr. Amwa Aircan, anyone Kasawa admission on the matter.
Yeah.
Intina Abia or Kase a year of priority. He may be right. Because in narrative now was citing.
Yeah.
Government had wanted to sponsor the bill. Speaker say no. Yeah, pese emanating from Yenyeha. Na yedeba. And so President now is waiting for Parliament to do the SS omo yena omo peso omo only bill no. Na omo de ba ono nso the SS oye no waye. Until seven rashe bedwa omo beye the SS omo ye no omo de baba betu nanim no. It is a matter that is in Parliament.
KOJO, the me kenin na no. NDC as a party and NDC what produce this government, you know, it will responsibility to ensure say overwhelming majority na Ghana for edema mono Ghana for so mo petru mutu mono bema ene bema warrior oba ne oba warrior enipa ene moa ne saa ne ma no enye yesu ni nye ye ban yesu ma hodo nyina bra ya mamre nyina bra eye priority ema o my Ghana for the abani tv nka say enye priority.
But
yes,
the only time the government comes in is when the matter has been dealt with in Parliament and presented to the president.
KOJO, don't repeat yourself. What I'm saying here is this: that a Ghana former majority in Parliament to do that job. Okay, parliamentary majority we are NDC nyaya. Scrutiny a Ghana for Ghana for ebeye. Say majority no the man woman jumedia woman dia boa woman and whether or not say some more parliamentary majority ni bi no enche bia be ba be double enche bia ye be ko ni akwakogodi hu nkomo
but I'm sure
say san nkomo we ye nkomo a san eba san nkomo we ye nkomo a ehia Ghana for entima ye Mahama ntimi nka say enye your priority no bread and butter issue.
But you know who is leading that conversation now? The LGBT conversation. Do you know who is leading the conversation?
Enye speaker?
No. It is your member of parliament. And when I say
KOJO.
Yes. He's the one leading the campaign now. Inti ono na ebetimi amaye hu say ni esese ye nyina ya but ye de come na hye bedwam no aban krofo e wo mra hye bedwam emo a ese so omde boaye ma ye di ho nkomo no omonye when he gives us that information then ye Ghana for now ask the NDC why are omo dragging
statement no free president enu buy na it is not proper
time ni nyina
oh enye proper enye proper because say it's a matter under consideration. Now, as soon as I bedroom, now, okay, say, any priority, any priority, many people.
Okay.
Now, I'll show the software.
Okay.
So, say, they no more pressure band almost put you on.
Okay.
When they were in opposition. And also pressure band no put you on. What does it? President, you can so because idea of a priority. You must say a priority. A priority. Name detail and name all the agugua go transana. That is how the conversation.
Yes, sir.
In 2025 alone, we claimed about 800 acres of land in Manso Edubia.
Oh, what do you mean land side?
No. Honorable Ishakna, Ebusasem. Anna Metre.
Between all of us, the facts are there.
Yes, of course.
From one day, and Sakabian from one. Tell me what they are
out there, Mr.
Papa. They say, of course. Left and right.
As of our babies, they say, Nana Akufo. Reverend and you also know.
And let's say happy birthday to all of them. We begin this morning and wish Abna Sewa and Ewa Woda. We want to wish you the best of the days from Maestro of Fache Television, wishing you the best of the day. Yakoye Nimwa na yakoma yenuaba Alberta Kwe and Ewa Woda. This is from Ronnie Frimpong Emmanuel, who is a PA and a special aide to the Fija Kwabre North District Chief Executive. They are wishing you the best of the day.